Maybe. Come on.
Mine says live.
There we go. Now, but I just start. Maybe it's going to start without the music. That'll work too. That's fine as long as we go live. All right, come on, computer. Ay, ay, ay.
Oh, they said it is. It's working.
Okay, good. Well, it did it without the the normal video. Is what happened. It's all good.
Oh,
Well, hey, welcome everybody to Ladies Night, and tonight we have special guest Kirsten Frederick. She works with North Georgia Stills, and it's an honor to have her here. She's new to building stills, so we're going to hear a few stories about her building her stills at North Georgia Stills. Anxious for this, and sit back and watch, and feel free to ask questions. Start off, Kirsten, would you mind introducing yourself? Let everybody know who you are and all the little details about you.
mm, I'm Kirsten. I'm 37. I work for North Georgia Still. Andrew is actually my brother-in-law, and Andrew's wife is my sister, who also works there. I have to throw that out there. um, I started out there actually working in the grain department, where I boxed grains and all the mash and stuff and shipped it out. And then I started about a year and a half ago building, and I started with the minis. And that was, yeah, now I build the 3 and 5 gallon worms and thumpers, and I build half of those, like half of them every week and push them out. So I have a 17-year-old. Um, yeah, and I love to work. I love my job. So I'm there. If I could work every day of the week, I would.
I
Andrew told
can't.
me I can't.
Well, good for him because you need some time off.
Yeah.
I know I don't want to work every day of the week at my job, so
Yeah.
so you may have built my mini that I won last month at a moonshine festival. It was I think it was a 2 gallon mini.
If it was built within the last year, then yes.
Cool,
That's what
awesome.
yeah, I built the worms and thumpers. When I first started there, it took me 4 months to even be able to do it. Like the heat, to be able to control the heat and how much solder you use, and it's ridiculous. It's out of like it's so hard to do. So I had like 15 to 20 bodies, just the bodies, at my desk, and I thought Andrew was gonna get so mad because that's so much copper, you know. I'm like, so I used to like try to smash him without him knowing, and I had a bucket under there. And so I'd like hide them under my bucket, which was under like a mallet and stuff, because
Yeah,
nobody goes in my bucket, you know. And I had all those bodies around, but then I started building. After like 3 months, they started actually selling my stuff. So then, yeah, I probably built the worm and the thumper and connected them. So yeah.
that's cool. That's cool. I haven't received it yet. Cyrus Mason's supposed to ship it to me because I couldn't take it home on the plane, so he said he'd ship it to me. He said he's got it all boxed up, ready to ship. So I'm anxious to get it. For me personally, it's just going to be a trophy more than anything. I'm going to use it for essential oils, but
Yeah.
other than that, I'm not going to be running anything out of it. Other than that,
Yeah, it's small. I mean, it is a fully function. It does fully function. I mean,
I'm
I don't
sure
know how it functions, but it does, from what I understand.
we can talk about that too. As far as your distilling capabilities, you haven't got dived into that or dipped into that. You just watch and you're trying to learn, and I get it. It's not an easy process. There is a lot of science to it, but it's a lot easier than what you seem to think, Kirsten. Um,
Yeah.
I think the most part of it is you have to dive in and do it. And once you dive in, then you start understanding all the stuff. All those names and stuff start coming to you, and then it becomes pretty easy. It really does.
Yeah, I know. Like, I know what some of the stuff is called. Like, we had a guy stop by one time. This is an example. We had a guy stop by one time, okay, and he came from really far away. And we were already, like, the shop was already closed, but I was there after hours, and people were on the hill hunting. But this gentleman came by, and he really needed stuff. He wanted a condenser, which at the time I had no idea what that was. I hadn't been building them yet, but we had them. I just didn't know. And he
Right.
wanted some other stuff that I had no idea what it was. And I'm like, this is rude if I at least don't try to Google it, and try to help him in some way. But he
Yeah.
also had no idea. So I gave him a bucket and we went building to building. And I mean, I learned a little bit kind of, but I didn't really learn anything until Jeff showed up. And that's when I learned how to use the card reader, because other than that, I did not know anything. But the gentleman ended up leaving with an entire bucket full of stuff,
Cool.
and a condenser that he was actually looking for. He ended up leaving with that too.
Awesome.
So
Good job.
I tried to learn from Amanda today also, and that, yeah, like I told you, that was didn't work out very well.
Yeah, they're in the process of teaching their class today, right? Today and tomorrow.
Yes, I
Cool.
went out there. They were outside. I went out there. I stopped building and I went out there and I'm like, okay, I'll stand here. And I know those people that were out there, they think I'm crazy because I just went out there, didn't say a word, just stood there and just kind of watched and listened and then just kind of walked off because I didn't understand anything. Um, and then I told Amanda when I saw her, I'm like, I tried to listen because I told her I was going to try to listen. And I was like, but you literally, I had absolutely, when she started talking about brandy and how all brandy is made of grapes, that's the only thing I remember. All brandy is made of grape unless it says otherwise on the bottle. So if it says it's peach brandy, then it's 100% made of peach. If
Right.
it doesn't say anything, then it's 100% grapes. That's all I know because everything else went way too fast.
See, there you learned something. You know
That's
what?
all.
That's cool. That's good. It's good you know that. All brandy is made from fruit. So there you go.
Yep.
If it doesn't say it's made from grapes, I like that. Hey, he gave us part of her class today. I love it.
Yeah,
Which
yeah. Other than that, I don't know.
I plan on taking that class here in the near future. So I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait.
Yeah, it's interesting, I guess. I mean, I've seen the people like it's very hands-on too for everybody that comes. So
Cool.
like they engage really good with it
So
too.
I'm gonna. I know you don't partake, but I'm gonna start this off for the followers. We're gonna do a shot real quick. Ding, ding, ding. Hey, Phil, how you doing, buddy? Try to keep up with the comments as we go too.
I can't see them.
No, you can't.
Then it doesn't let me know that. Then it like we're not live.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we are live, and you were talking about. So you've been doing this now for how long?
A year and a half, but then they've been selling my stuff. Well, less than that, like
And
maybe 10 months.
I know Andrew's not gonna let something go if it's not top grade. They do top notch stuff, so I'm sure whatever was
Yeah.
really good. So I have some pictures I want to share with everybody.
Oh
Um,
goodness.
you're talking about you had no idea, and I'm laughing because you shared these pictures with me when you first started. So I'll just share this one real quick. Yeah, that looks quite the mess
That's
there.
a beautiful piece. Okay, you know what? That was very heavy. Those are ones that I had to really hide because you can't crush that with your foot.
Oh shit! Well, maybe you'll have to find how to roll it and smash it or something. I don't know.
Yeah. So when we did like a desk clean out, that's when that kind of like went, I think. I'm not really sure, but now I know, like now my stuff, it doesn't look like that.
I'm sure.
at all.
I
I hope it doesn't.
I had to share.
I didn't
Um,
even know how fall throughs, like when it falls through and stuff, that used to get me. I used to beg my sister because we're like in a corner together, like we literally are like this. Well, you
oh
can't
wow.
really see that, so it's whatever. We're like this next to each other in a corner, which is not enough room, Andrew. So if you're watching this, we need more room. Um, but yeah, so I'd be like, Essa, I really need your help. Can you? She showed me how to do this like 15 times and I still couldn't get it. But how you have to go slow because I have like this thing where I don't have patience. So when it would fall through for so many times, I would just put the torch full blast and be like, okay, like you're gonna just go.
You sound like me. I get very frustrated, and soldering is not that difficult, but everybody tells me that. But for me, it sure is.
Yeah, it took me a while.
Awesome. Here's some more of your work, I think.
Oh Lord. Oh, yep, that's now. That's more now.
And see, that looks pretty good. I like that. That's a good weld.
Yep,
So
that's now.
then we got
That's before that. Yeah, Andrew would. Yeah, see.
then you this is part. I think this is part of that same thing as the
No,
parapet. That
that's a whole different one. Yep, that. Mm-mm. Hey, I can do that better now. I
looks
build
good.
those. I build proofing parrots too. Ben builds the max flows, but I build those. It doesn't look like that. It
I
doesn't look like that anymore.
have one of those, and I don't use it. I got it tucked away, but I use another one that I had for a long time. But yeah, I have one of those. So, and there's the full size of it.
Yeah,
I like it. What's wrong with it?
yeah. Hey, the expert at anything was once a beginner, okay?
All right, all right. You're right. No, I say that all the time. I talk about that all the time. We're all beginners at one point.
Yeah, but I wanted to quit so bad, but I was like, I'm not going to quit. You know what? This will not defeat me.
Is that something part of one of the minis?
Yes, that's a mini worm, but yes, that's a mini
Okay,
worm.
all right.
I think that's when I
I,
first started doing
well,
them. I want to say that looks like it's too close together. I may have sent it to my sister.
I have to comment on your nails there, if that's your nails.
Mm,
You didn't paint them that
let's
day.
Well, if you could see my hands right now, they look way worse than that.
Hey,
My
honey,
hands are like 80 grit sandpaper because I burn them all day, every day.
I'm a printer, and I use a lot of ink, and my hands look bad all the time. So,
Like I got my hands are washed. That's flux solder, or not solder. That's flux, acid flux, and regular flux. And I grab hot, like I'm dumb, and I grab the copper. Like it just got done with the torch on it, and I grab it.
dadgummit, like I saw on the Moonshiner show one time, Killer B said, copper looks the same hot as it does cold.
It does. It really does. Unless you're using a welder, it doesn't.
Right,
Then
right.
it's like purple. But yeah, it does. It's the same. Yep. Unless it has like flux on it and it's steaming, you have no idea it's hot.
Yeah, I can't tell you how many times I did a run or something, and it accidentally touched the pot. And it's like, oh, goddamn, it's hot.
I'll be like, mother, why did I do that? And everybody's like, what? Because it's like when you hear somebody say something like that, you already know. Like you hear that, you know somebody did something.
And you know what's real bad when you hear that?
Oh yeah, there. Ben, I think it was somebody. I think Joe at work. Joe acted like he was gonna burn Ben with the tip of his torch or something, or maybe he just ran into it. I don't know, but you heard his skin
Wow.
sizzle from the
How,
tip of the torch, and that was what I did. My first boo boo there. I have a mark. It was with the tip of the torch. that just laid it on my hand.
Damn, that sucks.
Mm-hmm.
I want to back up the comments. I just now got over to my group page. Just replied to Praying. Hey, Mark. Hello, lady. You can say hello
Hey.
to Kirsten. Pray not. Justin Meredith is watching. Hey, Justin. Welcome in, buddy. Let me see what else am I missing here. What up, brother? Ozark still works. How's it going, Justin? And Toby. Hey, brother Mark. Hey, Toby. Good to see you, buddy. Earl Wilkinson. I burned myself instant Yosemite Sam.
What did he say?
This guy Earl Wilkinson, we call him. His nickname is Yosemite Sam. He kind of looks like Yosemite Sam. When he gets mad, he acts like Yosemite Sam. So we say yourself instant Yosemite Sam. I can see that, Earl. Couple of more pictures. See what's this one. Oh, there you go.
Those are good. Those are all mini bodies. That's when we were. So whenever we were making mini stills, me and the other guy Ben, that's all we did because we didn't make them to order. We just our job was to just keep pushing them out, so that way people could just keep ordering them. So when we were done a set, we just kept going. So that's what that was. That was the next step.
Well, Andrew, if you're watching, I plan on ordering a 5-gallon thumper closed. So hopefully I'll keep a watchful eye on Kirsten and make sure it's right. I'll just play with you, Kirsten.
Well, Andrew does. Andrew makes me nervous sometimes, and he knows it.
I mean,
He walks around and he'll literally, because it's got to be a circle. It's a circle, not an oval, not. And I say that because that's exactly what he says. He'll come over and he'll stand over it like this, and he's tall, and he'll look at it and he'll be like, I didn't know a circle was an oval. So when he comes over, I'm like, oh shit, here he comes. Luckily, he usually goes to Joe's desk.
That's when you pull one of those where you say, okay, I gotta go to the bathroom now.
Yeah, well, I'm always the one that's like, so I always try to pay attention to what everybody else screws up too. That way I know not to do that.
There you go.
And then
learn from others' mistakes. Learn from other people's mistakes.
Yeah, and I learn from mine too, because like when there's something wrong, if it's my fault, I'm like, oh, that's me. Everybody else is like, not me. That's not mine. That's not mine. I'm like, why wouldn't you want to know what you did wrong?
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's see what else we got here. Oh yeah, we got this one. This is a cool. I like this. Oh yeah.
Yep. Those are worms and thumpers.
Heck yeah. Okay. Well, here's you.
That's Essa. Nope, that's Essa. That's my sister.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Yep, that's my sister.
All right.
She's making that's a sealed worm too.
Hey, I forgot to make mention. Sorry, guys. My bad. Holly texted me a little while ago. She's not here tonight because her mother just got air flighted to the hospital. So sorry she's not here. I do want to play a video that she put together that I just absolutely love. I want to share that with you guys in honor of Holly and her mom. Hopefully everything's okay and Holly comes out of this okay, and so does her mom. Let me see if I can find this. I have a little video. It's something that she put together. I love it. It's awesome. Check this out.
Down by the bend where the pines grow thick, Hollers Creek whispers cold and quick. A still hum soft in the midnight air. Smoke curls up, nobody cares. The stars keep watch, the hills don't tell, where water turns to fire in an old tin well. Hollers Creek, water shine, burns like a secret, smooth as time. For it's strong, it binds us tight. Friend and family, wrong to right. Hollers Creek, water shine. came down from the holler last June with a mason jar and a fiddle tune. He said, take a sip, it'll set you free. Now his blood, not just company. The fire in the jar, it warms the soul, turns strangers into kinfolk. More precious than gold. Hollers creep, water shine, burns like a secret, smooth as time. Pour it strong, it binds us tight. Friend to family, wrong to right. Hollers creep, water shine. It ain't just a drink, it's a bond we make in the light of the moon for old time's sake. Through thick and thin, it'll see you through. When the world feels cold, it'll warm you too. Hollers creep, water shine, burns like a secret, smooth as time. Pour it strong, it binds us tight. Friend or family, wrong to right. Hollers creep, water shine.
Yeah, I just love that song. The way she put that together, that was awesome. She did a great job.
Yeah, I like that video. I like it a lot.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, her dad was in a lot of those pictures. She's got a great story to tell about her dad. So hopefully next time she'll be here next week and she can tell that story about her dad. But hopefully everything goes okay with her mom, and everybody keep prayers out for her mom and her as well. Juju Kazi is pretty good parrot. That's coming from YouTube.
Oh, Juju Kazi, that's my son.
Oh, cool, awesome. Speaking of your son, you want to tell us a little bit about your son?
Oh, Lord.
You have one child, right?
Huh?
You have one child, right?
Yeah, he's definitely my child. I think our goals are to embarrass one another because that's what we do, kind of. He's like my best friend.
That's cool. That's
There's been some stuff throughout the years, and thankfully at the end of the day, nothing broke that bond between us, and so he's kind of cool, I'll tell him that he's kind of cool.
That's really cool.
He's a junior in high school. He's just, teenage boy. He plays basketball. He thinks he is, he's somebody. He is somebody. But yeah, he's just.
Well, that's good that he thinks that, really, seriously. You can't think good about yourself, then, you have to. You have to.
Mm-hmm.
And hats off to him for doing that.
Yeah, he's a good kid.
I only have one picture of you and him, and I'll share that real quick. I think it's where you two are wrestling or something. But yeah.
Oh yeah, I actually have that was this Halloween. We actually have a bunch of pictures together, but there's really a lot of pictures in my phone.
Right.
But yeah, that was Halloween this year. I don't remember who they were all dressed up as, but him and all of his friends were dressed up. If you're on here, Julius, I don't know who you were dressed up as. But they all had jerseys on backwards and some other shoes. I don't know. They all looked the same. So
that's cool. That's awesome. You said how 14?
No, he's 16. He'll be 17 next month.
That's right. He's a junior. You said that. I'm sorry. My bad.
Yeah, he listen, okay, I'm that mom. He went he rode with one of his friends for the first time 30 minutes away and I cried.
Oh
That's
my God.
me, okay? He told me he was going with his friend to Gainesville or something to a football game. And he texted it to me and I started crying and I called him and I was like, "Are you really?" And he's like, "Are you crying?" And he started laughing at me. I'm like, "Yeah, I'm crying. Like this is oh my gosh, I cried. Like when he sent me his school schedule when he was a junior, I cried.
You're
I
one of
mean,
those.
there's just one of them.
Well, look at it this way. You only have to go through that one time, right?
Yeah, this is true. This is true. And my cousin, me and her are very close in age, and she has a son who's the same age as my son, but she also has an older son. So she's done it, you know. He's like 19. Or no, he's way older than that now. I don't know. But so she's been through it. So I call her and I'm like, well, what should I do? Or am I doing this right? Like what? So she's
What's
like,
your
oh, girl, just yada yada. She's just laid back, like, girl, it's, you know, I'm like, no, like, but
no?
listen,
Be there. I want to hold his hand.
yeah, like, he wanted to go do something. I'm like, I'll just sit down the street, you know, like when I dropped him off at the basketball court with his friend for the first time, I like looked,
Well,
looked
maybe,
creepy sitting across the
maybe
parking lot
Joe,
spying.
maybe Joe says, pray for Holly's mom and family. And then Juju says, I want Steez.
Yeah, whoever that is.
I don't know who Steez is either. So
Neither do I.
Richard Henderson said, we'll say a prayer for her mama. Toby was commenting on the video that I just played. Awesome and beautiful. And again, he said that was awesome. Yeah, I totally agree. And welcome in, Chris Saucier.
That was
Saucier.
a good video.
I try to keep up with the comments. I'm not trying to be rude or anything, Kirsten, but I just like to engage with the people watching and keep up with that. So,
No, you're good.
I noticed when I checked out your Facebook, you like to do a lot of selfies in your car.
You know, that's where I'm at most of the time. Yep, in my car. I remember that day. You know, that day was the day that TikTok was banned for 16 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's that day. The Ravens played that day.
We're losing TikTok and then bam, it's back like within, like you said, 16 hours. Like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, that was like the end of the world for people.
There you go.
Yep, that's on our way. Probably. I don't know where we're going. To a football game, maybe. I mean, a basketball game, maybe. I don't know.
All right.
Yeah, I do. I'm in my car majority of the time. That's at my house.
All right. Wearing a North Georgia Steel shirt. I love it. I love it.
Listen, that's all my wardrobe is every single day. I have on this hoodie, but underneath it's North Georgia still. I don't wear anything but North Georgia.
Hey, you're supporting and you're wearing work. So, you know, you got to wear work attire, right? So,
All day, every day. And
I
then
love it. I
some
love
people come up to me and I'm like, I know the person you can talk to for this. It's not me, but I'll get them for you.
I'm not that person, but I will set you up.
Mhm.
That's pretty cool. We were talking about Amanda earlier. Here's a picture of you and Amanda. Love Amanda so much. She's awesome. She's really
She is. Yep, that was at that's at the Bills and the Ravens game.
all right. I'm gonna
That was last year. That was the game that took the Ravens out of the playoffs.
all right. Well, I'm not a big fan of either one, and you're gonna hate me for saying this, but I'm a big Chiefs fan. That's where I was.
Okay.
I was born and raised in the city, you know.
I mean, as long as you're not nope, I'm not gonna say their name because I don't want to
You don't,
cause any
you don't
issues.
want to get any haters, right?
Yeah, I don't want any haters. I'll just say I am a Baltimore Ravens fan.
Nice.
So anybody that waves a towel already knows. And anybody that Joe likes, the Bills,
There you
because
go.
he loves them.
Here's another picture that you did in black and white. I love this picture. This is awesome. This is really
Oh,
cool.
yeah.
I love it. That's really cool. I like those
Thank
black.
you.
My daughter and son-in-law did a picture of their youngest, and then it turned into black and white, and it came out amazing. I was like, "Oh man, that's the way to go."
Yeah, my sister, she did some paint by number thing.
Oh,
Like
cool.
actually ordered it. Yeah, I wonder if they make one like that that's just
Oh,
black
that'd
and
be
white.
cool. Yeah,
That would be cool.
I think this is. Tell me a little bit about this picture.
That's Essa, my sister, and that deer.
Uh-huh.
So that deer, they found it, I guess, inside, I think it was in that goat pen. So behind her is a goat pen.
Right.
And I believe that deer ended up in the goat pen and they got it out of there. And my sister is like in love, like she loves animals. And so she like whispered to the baby deer, she's like, if your mom abandons you again, come back. But they let it go and it never came back.
It never
So,
came up. Well, Mama's
mhm.
nearby then, so that's all good.
Yeah,
Uh,
now there's ducks, chickens, there's still goats.
yeah, I know Amanda does videos from time to time when she gets down there doing a class, and she shows going out and feeding the goats and stuff. So it's pretty cool.
She should. She took a video today of the ducks. She's like, I didn't know you could get close to them. I said, yeah, I go out there every single day. I quack at them. I talk to them. They like come running up to me. Like I'll say, "Oh, ducks," and they'll just
I
make a
like how you
quack sound.
indicated that.
I was about to quack, but I'm not gonna quack.
We'll hear the quack. You can quack.
Yeah, they can hear me in the shop, and they're like, "Okay, Kirsten's at it again."
Oh
Oh, like
gosh,
I will not leave work until I find them. I have to visually see them before I leave.
well, that's cool. That's cool. So you're an animal lover too. So there you go.
Yeah, yeah.
That's awesome. And I always love seeing Samson. I don't have any pictures of Samson, but he's a cool dog.
He is.
I know North Georgia is big family oriented, and uh, that's one of the big things that drew me to them. Can you explain a little bit about this? I know that you guys are probably doing a lot of birthday stuff, celebrations, Christmas, and stuff. But can you explain this one for us?
Yep. So that one I won't go into too much detail, but a little backstory on that is I am in recovery. Which is ironic that I am in recovery and I build. So obviously like Maggie Valley, I'm around whatever, which it doesn't bother me, but so I'm 928 days sober today,
Wow.
and there for a little bit, thank you, there for a little bit, I struggled not to actually use, but I was struggling. And so my sister went and got me that. And actually, I haven't taken it off of my wrist since she gave it to me.
Nice.
So
Yeah,
like if I were to struggle, I can just look at this or I can like pop it on my wrist or something because I learned through recovery that to change a thought, you have to move a muscle. So
sure. Sure.
snapping that makes me move a muscle. So that's where
Awesome.
that came from.
Congratulations on that. That's awesome. I support you
Mhm.
100%. One of my best friends throughout grade school and high school and today, he is best man of my wedding, and I was best man of his. He went cold stone sober, and he has been for I don't know how many years, 10 or 12 years now. And it's like, dude, I mean, he would go to bed with a drink in his hand and wake up with that drink in his hand, wake up and it's
Hmm.
again. It's like, oh my god,
Yep. To the point to where you don't even know who you are.
yeah, yeah. And I'll tell you, I've been there a couple times myself.
Yeah.
I hate to admit that, but yeah, I've been there a couple times. But yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm really proud of you. Keep it up and
Thank
stay.
you.
That's awesome. That's really cool. Also, I know you guys are into. Um, I came across this picture. And I thought it was you, and you corrected me on this yesterday. Girl, you looking good.
That's my sister too. That's her. That was at our Christmas party last year.
Right. That's cool.
Yep.
That's what I love about you guys in North Georgia. They're always very family oriented and into the holidays and stuff. So,
Hmm.
and oh,
Those.
wait,
That was my fiance sent me those last year on our anniversary.
nice. Hell
We're
yeah.
no longer engaged,
Oh,
but yeah, he sent me those last year.
well, damn it. Hey, well, wait.
No, no, you're good.
No, no. I think this is a good opportunity to let the viewers know. Are you single? I mean,
uh,
we got a still builder here.
to be determined.
Okay.
Plead the
All
fifth. We'll see.
right.
Maybe. I don't know.
All right. Well,
I'm not sure yet.
there you have it. So, you guys, if you sway or enough, hey, possibilities.
I need a ring pop, please.
All right. I'll just give you a hard time, sweetie.
Yep, that's our Christmas party.
Cool. Well, there's Samson.
That's and Lila, yeah, Samson and Lila is right there too. That was she was like the face of the company. That's Andrew and S's dog. She's the one that passed away from cancer.
Dadgummit. I hate that.
She was the best dog in that I've ever. She was so sweet. She was a good dog.
Yeah. um.
But yeah,
And
that's everybody. Yep.
there you go.
I forget what they were. Don't even remember what they were doing. That night we they saw this thing on TikTok. My sister did. One of the things that you hold on, let me set this over here. That looks weird. Hold on. That she had like the wrapping stuff. What is it called? The saran
Rapping.
wrap, and you like wrap it up and you put like stuff in between it, like cards or lottery tickets or something, and you have to unwrap it with mittens on. And
Oh,
so they, yeah, that and roll dice at the same time. Like one person rolls the dice, and when they get doubles or something, you switch. So they did that that night too. That was, of course, after everybody had already played beer pong and stuff like that. I mean, it
now
was
you,
Christmas party.
when I talked to you on the phone a couple of days ago, we were talking, and you were talking about how when you make a mistake, everybody's all over it, and he razz you and so forth, and so you kind of look forward for the next person to make a mistake, so all the attention's off of you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Oh, we've had quite a few mistakes.
I'm sure.
Uh, yeah, because then my mistakes don't seem so big when somebody else makes a mistake.
Right,
Like
right.
my mistake today when we were so we we build like whatever set we're working on because there's only one, two, three, four, five people that build. So Andrew and his brother build the stills. Then we have two people that build the worms and thumpers, and one person that just what was that? That builds like the 3 gallons. And so we start building, and then by Friday we ship out whatever we just built. And one of the pipes that I built that I connected, the it kind of, whenever I swiped it, it doesn't look bad. The where it goes around the pipe doesn't look bad, but when I swiped it, there's like on the pipe just like a faint little swipe. Like it doesn't look really bad, but it doesn't like it's not a big deal. It's just like a little blemish, if you will. But it's not acceptable. But at the same time, it takes it away when Joe overflowed the water, the sink, because he ran his towels and left them running, but Andrew told him not to. So it overflowed the sink. So that totally takes over the fact that that little swipe was there
my,
because,
my little blemish means nothing now.
yep, because Andrew has told him so many times not to leave the water running on his rags. And finally today, he did it, and his rag clogged up the sink, and it overflowed, and there was water everywhere.
Ay, ay, ay. I think
Hmm.
here's another picture. You can tell us about this too.
That's Ben. I don't remember. That was supposed to my sister. That was supposed to be my sister's sweater, and actually, the Christmas tree was supposed to light up. I'm not sure why it didn't, but it was supposed to.
He wasn't charged up.
Yeah, right. And then I had on a Christmas shirt. It said something. It was a Mike Tyson shirt. I don't remember what it says. And then we have another Christmas party this year, and it's on the 19th, so that'll be interesting.
Oh, this one. I came across this on your Facebook that said, and it was high. Or I think the comment on it was, "I wasn't supposed to take this picture."
Oh
Or no,
Lord.
no, it said, "I'm going to get you in trouble." I don't think so. It's all fun.
Mm,
What it said was, "Nobody knows I took this picture." Here you go.
oh yeah, who was that?
Oh yeah, there's somebody in the background. I got you. That makes
Oh
sense.
yeah, because they didn't know I took a picture. Oh yeah, I was doing a Snapchat. They didn't have any idea.
That
Like
makes sense.
they don't have. They're totally oblivious. They sometimes when we're working, there's absolutely no conversation. It's just because we all have some of us have one earbud in during the day when we're working because that's just in the zone, you know.
Yeah, well,
Um,
I wish I had an earbud while I worked. I do.
yeah.
I have to wear radios. We talk back and forth on the radios, so I have to wear an earpiece as well to be able to talk to the fellow employees. The press is so large; it's like a football field long. You got 8 people around the press. You got to communicate back and forth. So yeah, I kind of do have an earpiece, an earbud.
Yeah,
I wish I was listening to music instead.
right. Yeah, that would be nicer. I just watch YouTube videos.
There you go.
Yeah, true crime videos.
Well, I think I shared all the videos and pictures. I do have some other comments. Denise Doss, so proud of Kirsten. She's a rock star. Ask her about ask her about her treasure collection.
Denise. Okay, anybody that knows me can go away now. So
Why did your hoodie?
because I'm weird, okay? I'm really actually very weird, okay? I collect the weirdest shit anybody can collect, okay? Like reflectors on the road, okay? If I see one, I'm stopping and picking it up. I don't give a shit where it's at.
Okay.
If I have access to it, I'm picking it up. So what she's talking about is if I'm walking and I see like a nail on the ground or screw on the ground, or even it could even be a bent nail. I'm not prejudiced against any kind of whatever it is on the ground. I'm picking it up. And I have a treasure box. So she like brought me a tee for golf. Like, you know, one of those tees that you put the golf ball on. She got me
Right.
one of those. She found a bungee cord on the ground. She gave it to me. A whole bunch of trinkets, and I just put them in a box.
That's
And
nice.
I don't know why, but I still have it.
I used to do something similar. Whenever I was doing a life event or going somewhere and I would come across something, I always thought to myself that this has some meaning behind it. That's why it was God put it in my path, so I'm going to keep it.
Right? There's a
So,
reason I have it.
right, exactly. And I remember each and every one of them. So, it just has meaning to me. And if somebody's come across my little treasure box, they'd be like, what the hell's this shit?
Mhm. I'm not even kidding you when I tell you, I have at least 120 something road reflectors.
Oh my God. So
I'm
now
not even kidding.
wait, are you going to line your driveway with those so you know where to park?
Well, my driveway is all like my house and my yard is completely covered with trees, like surrounded with trees. So it's just dirt. There's like no grass because there's no
Hey,
sun. But
that works for me. That sign me up.
yeah, Yeah, except for when it rains and my dogs go outside, it makes me so mad. I forgot it rained the other day and I let two of them outside and they're white and they weren't white when they came back to the door. They were not white. I was like, oh my God, I took a video of them. I was so mad at myself.
Kimberly Fleming says Kirsten's cousin here in Maryland, super proud of her and super proud of our family down there kicking butt at North Georgia Steels. We all rep the merch up here too. Awesome. That's awesome, Kimberly. Thanks for sharing that. That's cool. Yeah.
Mhm.
So you have relatives in Maryland. I lived in Maryland for a year, Gaithersburg.
Yeah, I don't know where that is, but we're originally from, me and Essa are originally from there.
Well, I
We
figured
moved down here in 2005.
I think figured so much. There had to be a reason you're a Ravens fan. So
Yeah. Yep, down here is just me, Essa, my mom, and my dad. We all moved down here, and then Essa started a family here now, and then I have me and my son.
awesome. That's awesome. Julius. Yes, Julius.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't know where he is. He's here somewhere.
He's around. I'm sure,
Yeah.
unless he ran off with his buddies again.
Yeah, no, he should be up there cleaning his room.
Should they always be?
Right? Yeah. Teenagers, they don't, that's not a thing anymore.
All right. So, I do this ladies' night thing mainly because the interest of the ladies in the moonshine community. Obviously, you've never had made moonshine. You're learning the bits and pieces here and there, but you are building stills, so ladies can. Julius says, "I'm."
Yep.
But so being a single mom and in the moonshine community, what would be your uh, suggestions or advice to any females out there looking to get into the moonshine community or just get into a hobby or a job similar to yours?
Just don't stop because it's going to be challenging in the beginning. So I wanted to quit and I didn't.
You made mention of that earlier that Andrew.
Yeah, I really wanted to stop. But I knew that with this kind of trade, it's or like what I'm doing, it's not just a job. It's actually something that can take me farther in life than a lot of other things that like I could do right now. And it's like a landing. It's like a runway for that I can take off on somewhere else. Not somewhere else, but I can grow. I can start from here and grow with them and because I learn everything I've learned is from Essa and Andrew. Like but yeah, I would just tell them not to stop. Like it's gonna be hard, but you can be tougher than that.
So
I mean, you can really overcome anything.
absolutely, I totally agree with you, 100%, no question, hands down. My mom always said, and I preach this every day. I really do. You haven't failed until you quit trying.
Hmm.
I mean, that's simple. It really is, but it's really true. So, as long as you keep trying, you're just going to get better and better at it. And you're eventually going to succeed. And if you look at any of the millionaires or billionaires or all these successful people in the world, they'll all tell you that they failed before they became successful. So you learn from your failures and just keep on going.
Hmm. Yeah, Thomas Edison, he said, I didn't fail 10,000 times. I just found 10,000 times that it wouldn't work.
I like
And
that.
we don't remember him for all the times he got it wrong. We just remember him for that one time he got it right.
Exactly. And that's what we all remember, right? Yeah, it's funny that you say that. That's awesome. Yeah. Don't remember all those failures, but you do remember that one time you got it right. Absolutely.
Yep. And the funny thing about me coming into this is that I had absolutely no idea who anybody was. Like, Nobody.
You're gonna learn, sweetheart.
So like I building, it's like I didn't even know. Like whenever I used solder before, I used like this soldering like burning thingy. You know what I'm talking about? And I had no idea how it even worked. I would touch it to the solder and act as like I knew what I was doing, but this was at home. And then I got I got there and learned. I didn't even use flux when I did it that way. Like I just bullshitted it. I had absolutely no idea what I was doing. Like I would drill holes and shit and just fill it up with solder that went nowhere because it wasn't even fluxed to it. You know, it was in wood. Like then now I know how solder and flux and all that works. So now I feel stupid. And then I just told all of you that, but whatever, you know. But that's how I soldered before.
You made mention about wood. I don't know if I have a picture of it or not, but there's something that you were soldering. No, I don't have it, but noticed on the table that, that it was on, the table had a lot of burn marks on it.
Uh-oh. So I wonder. So okay. So let me just do this. So that table was not mine before it became mine. It was somebody else's first. Now the spots on there, majority of them probably are mine. So whenever I would do, I don't know what the thing is called. I build it, but I have no idea what the pieces are called. Okay, so you know the worm.
Yeah.
Mm. The piece that comes out and connects to the thumper,
Okay.
you know, that part. So whenever I would put, if it was like a union, the part that would come up from that little piece that comes out,
Right.
I would flip the worm upside down to solder the union, the bottom of the union piece to that piece. So that's where the burn marks on the side of the desk came from, because that's how I would solder it until I found a better way to do it.
I know exactly what you're describing, and that's exactly what I would have done. In fact, I have burn marks on my table from doing just that. So
Hmm. Yeah, I'm like,
getting it
like one way or the other, it's gonna go on. Like
right.
I can't solder up. I can't do it up because then it's just gonna drip down, and then it's just not gonna be. It's gonna look like shit.
Yeah, you proved that to us with this one.
Actually, that wasn't standing up. That was that was. I mean, it was standing up, but it was. It wasn't. I wasn't soldering up like this. I was soldering down. I just used way too much solder and flux.
A little bit, just a little.
I didn't
Hey,
just swipe.
I can't tell you. A good friend of mine, Alfredo Pena. A lot of people watching know Alfredo. He built me a double jar rig thumper, and I had to remodify it. And when I did it, I had a few drips like that. So I understand. I get it. I get it.
Yeah, it's I mean sometimes it's just gonna happen. Like not every single thing you solder is gonna be perfect.
No,
I mean it's not always gonna be perfect. Now that looks like shit.
wait, unless you're Andrew.
Yeah, well, yeah, unless you're Andrew, everything is good. Everything looks good.
He's been
Yeah,
doing it.
I
So
tried to, I mean, I know my seams. So my sister taught me, and all my sister's lines, like all of her seams, everything is always thicker. I mean, it's more like, it even makes more sense to me. Not as thick as the first one that we saw. Okay. But it's thicker. Um, and everybody else's is thin. But Andrew, one time Andrew's like, that's too thick. Let's just do one pass. And so me and her, we still do it thick. Everybody else's is thin because we feel like it's more, I don't know, we like to fill that crack up all the way around. I don't know why. We just fill the whole thing up.
I'm sorry, my mind went elsewhere with that one. I'm sorry.
I get it. Nope, I get it. I got it. It clicked.
But what I'm thinking is you're saying that, so it's almost kind of like, so each builder, so if I got to know you guys really close and up front and know you each individual, I would get to know when I got a part Who built that?
Oh yeah, if we look, we can tell who built something. Yeah. Well, kind of. So I can't because I always think that mine sometimes I always think that mine looks like shit when I'm making it, and I still do. But one time Andrew, there was something wrong with the thumper, and he was like, I think there was still solder, or not solder, but there was like a little bit of flux on the inside still. And he was like, somebody needs to, whoever built this thumper needs to clean out the solder in here. Remember to clean the solder out or the flux out. And I was like, whose is it? You know, like just to double check, because if it was mine, I need to remember to do that, you know?
Sure.
And I looked and I'm like, that's not mine. You know, that looks too good to be mine. Like that doesn't look like mine. Because mine, I always feel like has at least a little bit of wiggle, not. And so he's like, well, I don't know whose it is then, and it wasn't Joe's. And so I'm like, is that an individual? And he's like, yeah. And I said, okay, well then it has to be mine. But so did somebody else fix it? Like, are you sure? But yeah, we can usually like S's is very obvious. It's hers because hers is perfect every single time, and it's very smooth.
All right, cool.
Yeah, you can tell whose is whose.
I'm gonna take a second and call out shots. I'm due. I just made some peach cobbler, award-winning peach cobbler, by the way.
Yeah.
Anybody that has had it knows that it's really good. I just made a batch today, so that's what I'm sipping on. But yeah, that's really cool that you're sharing this stuff with us. I had the opportunity to have Jeff and Andrew on in the past. Had a great time, and they gave us some insight on some stuff. And I love where they're going. They keep expanding, keep coming up with new ideas. And I love this stuff. One thing that we don't get enough of is, we always hear about Andrew. What can you tell us about Jeff?
Jeff is Jeff is Jeff is like the Jeff does a lot. He doesn't build, but he handles a lot as
Right.
far as North Georgia Still goes. He definitely handles the he takes a lot of I don't even know how to describe it. Like he does like all of the like he does all of the customer care work.
Sure.
I don't know how to say it. He does all the business side of it. Andrew and him both. But he like I don't really know how
He more of the customer service representative.
like not even just that, like he I don't really know exactly to the extent of what he does, but I know that he is like more of the like runs the business side of it. Yeah, you could say. But Andrew also has his like him both, but Jeff is more engaged in that. I guess you could say.
Maybe Joe says Jeff's the man behind the scenes. Got it.
There you go. There that goes.
Cool. That's awesome.
There you go.
You also mentioned Andrew's brother.
Yeah, Spencer's there too. Spencer is a part owner also. All three of them do.
Cool.
Spencer also builds stills and the caps.
Awesome. That's great. And so let me ask you this. So I am always intrigued by watching all the videos that's put out by North Georgia Stills. They do an awesome job, do great content. Who puts those together?
The videos on North Georgia Still?
Yeah.
Andrew.
I kind of figured.
Andrew does. He does a good job.
He does.
I like him.
A long time ago, I got to tell you the story and share this with everybody. I went to, I can't remember which festival it was. It was Maggie Valley. I think it was Maggie Valley Summer Jam a couple of years ago. And on my way back, I had it in my head I was going to stop by North Georgia Stills. Well, dummy me, I didn't think about it until I'm like 5 miles away thinking, well, this is kind of rude just popping in on unannounced. So, but I was so close, I was like, well, shit, I'm already here. I might as well just stop in. If they're there, they're there. If they're not, they're not. If they're going to get mad at me, they get mad at me. So I went ahead and went. Nobody was there. It was a Sunday. And I just took some pictures and videos of the property and the sign and the still out front and out by the stream and stuff. And I did a couple TikTok videos, and I ended up leaving a jar out there by the sign. And I took a picture of it and I sent it to Andrew, and I circled around the jar out there on the ground by the sign just to let him know where it was at. I sent him that, and then he sent me a picture back, let me know he got it. Then later I went by there another time at another festival. I stopped by while they were there. Him and Jeff both were there, and I talked to them. At the time, I was looking to open up a distillery, and I wanted to talk to them about some stuff. And plus, I had some problems with my controller. And they hooked me up. They always do. They fixed me up right away. No problem. No big deal. But I also noticed that jar that I gave Andrew was on top of the refrigerator in the shop. I was like, hell yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It was half empty. So, hey.
It was good. Yep. There's a couple more up there.
The other thing that Jeff did is he took that jar and set it on top of, I think it was an infuser, and took a picture of it, sent it to me, and I ended up making a video out of it. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, I love North Georgia stills. My still right here. I plan on getting another one. I just don't know what I'm going to get. So
you gotta get one of those jacketed stills.
Oh man, that would be the bomb. That would be.
Hey, they're easy. They're very portable. You know, it's got wheels.
Oh my god, that would be the setup. It really would. Yeah, I've looked at that when they came out with it. I was like, oh my god, and it's funny that you say that, because one of the things, I'm a printer, and we have to heat our some of our ink. We have to heat it up, and that's the way we do it. It's the same way.
Well, there you go. See, you get you a jacketed one, and you can just haul that sucker anywhere you want to. Very convenient.
Craig.
Hey, he just built a Worm and Thumper too for him.
Nice. Craig Frederick, Grandpa says, hey, and I love you.
Hey, Grandpa, I love you too.
That's awesome. That's awesome. You got your family watching, and I'm sure North Georgia's watching, or if they're not, they will later.
Yeah, Joe's from North Georgia.
Cool. Awesome. I love you guys at North Georgia. I really do. Respect you 100%. Everything you guys do. Been a big North Georgia fan from day one. When I first was looking to get a new still, I started off with a little 5-gallon Albumic that I bought from some company out of Texas. And I ran with that for years. And I knew I was going to go bigger. I just didn't know what. And I got to looking at all of them. There's a bunch of great still builders out there. They really are. And I was just drawn toward North Georgia. And ever since, it took me forever to get it because they had such a big back order, and wonder why, because they make great stills, right? And I told Andrew it got close to time for them to deliver. I said, fucking Andrew, I'm coming up to get it. I can't wait.
I am on the way.
It's not that far, man. I'll come get it. But I didn't. I didn't go get it. I waited for it to be shipped, and it was like Christmas. It was. In fact, it was right before Christmas when I got it, so it was really cool. I unboxed it, and you know what? I have to share this too. I ship out a lot of stuff that people ask for and whatnot, and some of my merchandise and whatnot. I still use the peanuts from that still.
Oh my god, I have a funny story about those peanuts. I had my sister order 4 bags of those peanuts. So those peanuts that you got that come in that box, they come in really big bags, right? They're like really tall bags, and they're very large. And we get like 10 bags of those like a week because we use so many of them. And one time when Joe had his car there, if he's still on here, when I worked there and I was in the grain department, I had bought 4 of those bags and to use for pranks. And the first one was Joe's car. And there was quite a few people there that were in on it.
Oh no!
Like my sister, I told her what I was gonna do, and So she turned the TV off that has the cameras on it. She turned it off so that he couldn't see the camera up front. Jen, who works there, her boyfriend or her now fiance, watched through the front window to see if he came out front. And the only door that was unlocked to his car was a back door. So I unlocked it, shoved the bag in there, I cut it open with a razor blade, and just started fluffing it all throughout his car, and then shut the door. And then he found it, and then I ended up having to clean it out. But it's besides the point. It was so funny.
That's cool. That's funny. That's awesome you did that.
Yeah.
You know,
And then I
sometimes
did like more pranks, but we won't go into that one.
Santa D. Claus came in on Facebook, says, hello, fellow moonshiners. It's doing, it's ding, 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 shot time. All right, Santa, let me pour myself one. This peach cobbler. Came out very good. I added a little different, just added a little flavor to it this time around. It enhanced it quite a bit. There we go. Ding, ding, ding. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff, Papa. Well, I'm really sorry that Holly couldn't be here with us tonight. I hope everything goes good with her mom. I'll reach out to her when we get off of here. And I appreciate everybody's prayers for Holly's mom and Holly as well. We'll be back on next week. Kirsten, it's been a great opportunity and fun having you. I love having you. I hope we can have you back soon.
Thank you for having me.
Always love having people from North Georgia. Y'all are great people. I can't say that enough. I always talk about North Georgia and Andrew and Jeff and everything you guys do over there. I get asked a lot, if what still I would recommend for somebody starting off on. And a lot of people want to start off with the beavers because they're cheap, and I get it. You're not sure about the hobby. You're not into it a lot. You're unsure. I get it. But I always tell them, don't go anything smaller than 10 gallons and don't go with beaver. Go with, if you are going to go with beaver, make sure it's 18 gallon or bigger. Right? But definitely go with North Georgia. If you're not going to go with North Georgia, get you a copper pot. I get it. But eventually you're going to end up in North Georgia. I'm telling you. You might as well just start there. You might as well just start there. That way you know.
Mm-hmm.
Because the PR and the customer service and everything over at North Georgia is phenomenal, and I love it. And every time I talk to Andrew, he's always helping me out in so many ways I can't tell you. And he's always been there for me, always represented me and so forth, and I as well. So, it's a great camaraderie, and I know he's the same with all his customers. So it's not just me, it's all his customers. So, hey, once you become a customer of North Georgia Steel, you are for life and you're a friend for life. So,
yep, this is true.
Yeah, and great raffles.
Very good.
They do all kinds of benefits and raffles and all kinds of stuff. So, in fact, my co-host Holly is a really good friend of Joe Parks, and Joe Parks recently got a still from North Georgia. She donated it to somebody that never had a still before. So there you go. I mean, one hand washes the other, and pay it forward, people. Pay it forward. Hey, Justin.
I was just about to say that.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. Well, Kirsten, I'm going to end this, and again, thank you so much for being on. It's been fun and learning stuff. And
thanks for having me.
I'll be looking at those welds from now on when I get something from North Georgia.
Yeah, if it's a 3 or
well.
Yeah, if it's a 3 gallon or 5 gallon, it may be mine or maybe Joe. If it's thick, it's going to be mine.
Hey, a little extra weld never hurt anybody as long as it's functional. It don't have to be though.
Yeah.
It's
not going to be like the one that you showed the first time. It's definitely not like that. That thing looked like the whole bottom should have just been solder.
We can share that again. There you go.
It's for free. Anybody wants it, it's free.
It's free.
It's
Oh
in the
my,
scrapyard by now somewhere.
hey, I'm sure it works. It's functional.
Hmm.
Well, it's not going to leak.
Definitely not.
All right, sweetie. Well, tell everybody in North Georgia and all you guys from North Georgia watching. Appreciate you 100%. Do I really do? And I hope that you can pick up a couple of customers from this and followers. I always promote you guys 100%. So that being said, I'm going to end it. And Kirsten, hope to have you back soon. I really do. It's been fun.
I'll be here. It's been fun.
Shine on.
Shine on. Bye, y'all.
Good night, everybody. Well, that was fun. Um, thanks for everybody. Thanks for coming in and watching tonight and being a part of this and learning a little bit more about North Georgia Stills. Great people, always have been, always will be. Um, can't support them enough. I really can't. And they've always been really good to me. And hey, hope to see you guys soon. Tomorrow night, Saturday night, the Herb Podcast with no other than Lisa Day. So be sure to tune into that tomorrow at 7 p.m. Till then, shine on, everybody. Shine on.